Thank you, Madam Speaker. And thank you, my honourable colleague from and the parliamentary secretary from Scarborough Rouge. I'm very concerned, as is our Green Party's leader, Annamie Paul. I look forward to the day when the Speaker will chastise me for using her name out loud, which will mean that she's finally has a seat in Parliament. But Annamie Paul has been very clear that this is a senicide, that we're seeing the equivalent of a genocide among seniors, that 70% of all the deaths in Canada so far have been in long-term care homes. I am horrified, I think we all are, to find that in Ontario long-term care homes, we hear over the national news that people with COVID positive tests were kept in the same bedroom as other residents who didn't have COVID. These are basic public health rules that we've known for decades. And yet in the second wave of this pandemic, we're seeing mismanagement in these homes under provincial jurisdiction. I know it's a sensitive matter, but I'm going to raise again the question my honourable colleague just asked the parliamentary secretary. Isn't it time, and I'm asking this as a question, I'm not sure, but isn't it time that we use the Emergencies Act and at least apply the Emergencies Act, which allows coordinated approaches and emergency help to long-term care homes specifically? We don't have to extend it to all aspects of COVID response or vaccinations. We could apply it specifically to long-term care homes, so we wouldn't have to beg Premier Doug Ford to send in the military. The federal government could do it.
The Honourable Minister, Parliamentary Secretary, sorry.
Look, I think there are additional measures that can be taken without imposing the Emergency Measures Act. I do believe that the province can do more, and as a federal government, we're ready to do more. We do have the military on standby. We do have Red Cross that are already deployed in many of the homes. We've expended a great deal of funds to the provinces themselves, but it is essential that we do everything we can to support those in long-term care homes. I don't necessarily think that imposing the Emergency Measures Act will solve that. I think there are deeper-rooted issues that may not be resolved overnight. What we need to do is mitigate the losses we've had. It is still not too late. I think there's still outbreaks that are taking place that we can intervene in, and I think that's why I am asking Premier Ford to call in the military.